Cursor flicks on as the clock hits 2. Byte rate collapsing, algorithms skew. Half-seen reflections, me split in two. Eyes glued to cycles, what else to do? Phantom pop-ups on the edge of my screen. Heartbeat sinks to a digital sheen. Cursor keeps dragging across what I've seen. Looping in silence, stuck in between. On night confusion, my interface shakes. Fragments of windows, insomnia breaks. Scroll through the static, eyes shatter and stake. No one around, just ghosts in my wake. Screensaver melting, a vaporwave hue. Caffeine and fervor deleted the cue. Internal decoding, what's left to pursue. System uncertainty, everything new. Fluorescent silence stains memory grease. Hard lines we flicker, the chirps never cease. Faint hum of nowhere, tethered release. Reboot the hours, searching for peace.
Twisting the fiber, corrupted insight. Notification flicker, voltage bites. Pulse skips across a sleepless bite. Broken reflections in monitor light.
Power leaks in through a finger-smeared pane. Buzz of connection, old errors remain. Jitter and jump every window and pane. Counting the cycles and bracing for strain. Stacking the playlists from data decay. Shifting through folders that warp as they play. Residual signals combust in array. Heartbeat and drivers all burning away.
Wires awaken the glare of my room. Plastic insomnia cycle resumes. Waves in the voltage, my mind out of tune. Static anticipation, backdrop of gloom.
Tabs resurrected, looping old shows. Sweat on my keyboard, glitching my flows. Faint recognition in pixelated rows. Inbox erupts, but nobody knows. Voices dissolve in a digital spin. Lazy refresh as the feedback leaks in. Latency under my mechanical grin. First frames assembling, don't know where I begin.
Humming components, my eyes can't adjust. Ghosting the silence, the copper and dust. Signals syncing, but nothing to trust. Circuit, confession, obsession or rust.
Retina scan on a smear of the dawn. Phantom vibration, the cables are drawn. Unstable voltage, the patterns are gone. Boot up hallucinations dragging me
Screen
on.
burns awake with a feverish glare. Signal distortion pollutes the air. Noise in my chest, wires twisting bare. Startup obsession and blank empty stare. Flashing icon, the borderless ring. Frozen in queues where the data won't sing. Tethered in tension, crucible ping. Chain loading silence, awaiting the sting.
Bitrate distorts as the minutes decay. spinning cycles that never will play. Cursors, convulsion, stuttering sway. Packet delay, and I'm slipping away.
Signal on standby, cracked in the glass. Blinded by preload, seconds can't pass. Buffering moments, the futures collapse. Dust on my hardware, tethered outclassed. Monitors flicker in hostile cascade. Lag through my thoughts as the old screens degrade. Sweat in the data, I'm barely displayed. Glitch at the surface while colors invade.
Boot screens flicker past numbers and code. Shards in my retina overload. Breathe locked inside a digital mode. Numb at the pulse where reality slowed. Alarm clock fracture through speakerless sound. Bits crawling upward, circuits unwound. Dragged from the loop as the flashes rebound. Pixel dust swallows, I'm lost and unbound.
Wired up nerves on a fluorescent night. Eyes flip open, absorbing the bite. Noise in my sockets, can't process right. Lines blur together, devouring light.
Alarms go silent as memory slips. Blank cursor waiting, the tension rips. Signals distort, and the timeline flips. Digital hunger, a fever that grips.
Hardwired eyes barely adjust. Screen spinning digits, blinking with rust. Sink in my veins, devotion combust. Infinite scroll, nothing to trust. Catch overloads as my vision ticks on. Blank avatars flicker, reality's gone. Beneath all the static, the signals move wrong. Boot up inertia, forgetting the dawn.
Circuits run hot, sleepless and raw. Clocks spin backward, digital jaw. Crushed in the signal, nowhere to draw. Tethered in midnight, code without flaw. Fragments of noise, upload a spark. Sink to confusion, lost in the dark. Data collisions, ignite the mark. Pulse through the static, data embark.
Packets collide, the routers hum dead. Interrupt routines in the back of my head. Cold boot silence, neon and dread. Windows awake, command line spread. Pixelated dreams, shard on the screen. Memory leaks hiding places I've been. Tabs multiply, nothing is clean. Static invades every click in between.
Refresh the screen, nice in command. Fingers drum codes on the back of my hand. Bounce back, distort every promise I planned. Pixels keep racing, I never land.
Spinning wires, static flood, can't breathe. Echoes of time, snips that never leave. Feed keeps on churning, I'm under the thread. Stuck to my chair and it's messing my head.
History stacks and the progress is thin. Loop on a joke that I never begin. Where goes the world? I tune out the din. Ghost in a window, clicking again.
Watching my videos by myself, replay, rewind, and nothing else. Sweet figure, I don't need help, just me and the beat, lost in myself.
Signal not zero switch. Only noise to stitch.